What's up, guys? Marlon back here again with another daily live stream, and wow, you guys are showing a lot of love for the live streams and everything. Oh wow, notifications is actually working. Garbage internet is actually working. Yeah, guys, welcome to another daily grind show here today. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's very, very important that you guys do that. I really appreciate it. We also have a donation goal of $100, so feel free to dono wars away. We have some topics. I made some phone calls, reach out to some people and everything like that, and some of my developer friends. People that I know that's going to PAX, people that I know that's going to E3 and stuff, and kind of dig a little bit deeper to try to find out some information so that I can put it out here for you guys. And it seems as though that everything is dry right now. There's not a lot of news going on right now, so I did my own investigation on a lot of things here, and so like I said, I know people that knows people that works for PlayStation, so I'll try to ask them if they know some stuff. So we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that I was told and everything like that. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be excited about that. Also, we have some a Nintendo Direct hint, because I know the freaking thirst is real. So we're going to talk about that as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. It's definitely going down. We got some bad E3 2020 news. E3 is not looking good. I'm going to explain why. I'm actually really cool with the person who actually runs E3, Miss Suzanne. And also, I also get like emails from the ESA. I'm on their press list and everything, so I kind of have a little bit of insight here on what's really going on. And I talked to some people that is supposed to be going to E3 this year, but yeah, I'm going to explain a lot of that stuff. And of course, the Nintendo PlayStation console, it's a very high bid on it right now, so it's just a lot of different things. And of course, E3, yeah, we're going to talk about that as well. And Xbox E3, we got some information on that as well. So we're going to go ahead and dig deep into all of that. Be sure to make sure you guys hit that like button. And to start off the freaking donation wars, my boy Jay Golden with the $10 donation. My boy, body in the chat, starting off the amazing donation war. Oh my lord. Okay, let me go ahead and correct this right now. We just got $10 towards our goal. Holy cow. Let the determination. Let's go. Get hype. And also, we're gonna take a look at that weird PlayStation ad that went up online yesterday, and I just felt like Sony was actually teasing the PS5. So we're going to take a look at that at the tail end part of today and everything like that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jay Golden. We got $90 more to go, and we still got a donation more. All right. So the PlayStation 5 reveal. Let's get that out the way right now. Let's not waste any time. Make sure you guys thumbs up the stream. It's very important that you guys do this. Okay. So first thing is first. The PlayStation 5 reveal. According to a developer, according to a publisher that I spoke to on the phone, he said that the PlayStation 5 reveal is supposed to be going down real soon. Okay? And I asked him about February. He was like, yeah. He's like, he's not 100% sure about February, but he was like, look, keep your eyes peeled. And he also said that Sony is planning something major for PlayStation fans. Something huge with the PlayStation 5, like the marketing. They're like, I'm guessing, well, he was like, the marketing is gonna be a lot different with the PlayStation 5 than it was with like any other PlayStation system. And he was like, bro, they're like trying to push the marketing even more with the PlayStation 5. Like they're trying to make it into something like, dang, I forgot how he explained it to me, but man, all I can say is get freaking hype. Get hype. That's all I'm gonna say. Get hype. If you're a PlayStation fanboy, if you're a Sony pony, get freaking hype, because things are about to go down. He said that right now they're doing the touches right now as far as the marketing is taking a little bit of time, but if people can just understand that it's a lot of stuff that goes on with it. Because I was like, man, you know, people are anxious for news. I mean, people have been listening to these fake rumors and stuff. He was like, man, y'all need to be patient. He was like, just be patient. But he was like, the marketing is going to be a whole lot. Oh, my God. Determination. That boy Omega with that $3 super chat. Thank you, my boy. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Oh, is that 80? Yeah, 87. 87. Thank you so much, my guy. Really, really appreciate you. So, it's getting to the point where I went on ahead and asked him, I said, can you give me a date? He was like, no, I can't give you he said, Marlon, I love you, but I can't give you a date. But he was like, it's happening really, 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 really soon. He said really, 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 really soon. And I was like, what about this month? You know, like, because you guys know I'm overreaching myself. I'm overextending myself for news and information. And he was like, Marlon, I know what you do, bro. He was like, trust me when I tell you, when Sony gets ready to reveal this PS5, you are going to be blown away. He was like, everything from graphics, specs, price. He was like, the price is not going to be as high as people are expecting on the internet. So he said the price is going to be affordable. You know what I mean? He was like, Sony is trying to, you know, see what the competition is doing, but they're trying to make the price really, really affordable for people to, you know, pick it up and everything like that. So, man, this is just crazy, crazy, crazy. He was like, the PS5 is like nothing that we have ever seen before. Like, as far from PlayStation, like, this is going to be their best system that they have ever put out, like, since the freaking PS2 and the PS4, like, which I think all the PlayStation systems have been phenomenal since the PlayStation 1, except for the PS3. Like, PS3, I think, was like their weakest one, because the cell processor was like very hard for them to develop and everything. But dang, man, like, I cannot freaking wait. Get y'all snacks ready, get your water, get your juice ready, because Sony is about to deliver. They're already spending so much money on marketing. Like, they're really trying to blow our minds for this reveal event. And apparently, they're going to have a lot of things to showcase at the event. Like, they're going to have a lot of different games, like, to showcase what the PS5 can do graphically, but also, like, comparisons. Like, let's say, for instance, like, you know, what they did with the PS4 Pro reveal, right? I think, yeah, he was saying something similar to that, where they were showing you, like, load times and, like, you know, graphical differences and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of graphical differences during the showcase and stuff like that. Like, you know, you're going to see PS4 Pro to PS5 graphics, and then you're going to see, like, standard PS4 to, you know, PS5. Bro, it's going to be crazy. They're going to show you the jump from PS4 to PS5, and they're going to show you, like, generational leap jumps, like from PS1 to PS2, PS3 to PS4, and then all the way up to the PS5. That's crazy. You know what I mean? And I think that's going to tie in with, like, the backwards compatibility, like showing you how much better the backwards compatibility games are going to look on the PlayStation 5. So he tried to kind of not go in too much, but I try to dig a little bit more so I can get more information for you guys. But you know, he didn't want to go into too. I guess he's on the NDA, so he didn't really want to go too deep. You know what I mean? But I didn't want him to get in, you know, get in trouble or anything like that, because he's a dev. You know what I mean? And you know how them devs are. They have to sign NDA and stuff like that, not to talk about stuff, because they already got the freaking dev kits. You know, I even went as far as to ask about how the dev kit looks and everything like that. Man, I was really trying to freaking like dig in there. So we definitely gonna get a huge reveal for the PS5. Also, for what I'm hearing, don't take this as gospel, but according to PlayStation Arabic, like the Arabic version of PlayStation, they're saying that within the next 2 days, basically 2 days from now, they're saying within the next 2 days we should get some PlayStation 5 news. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that we're going to get price, reveal date. They were just very generic with it from what I'm hearing. So the next 2 days, which is like the 15th. And rumors were saying stuff about we supposed to be getting something, I think, on the 15th or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, wait a minute. If it's coming from them, then, I mean, it's PlayStation, the Arabic, the Middle East PlayStation. So maybe they know a lot of stuff that we don't know about, obviously. But at the same time, mark your calendars. Don't get too hype. Don't get your hopes up too much until we see it. But the next 2 days, supposedly, we're supposed to be getting some PlayStation 5 news or information like that. So I'm hype either way. I'm trying to call a lot of people to find stuff out about the PS5, to find stuff about the games that's supposed to be shown, because most of these people already kind of know ahead of time, because, you know, Sony and Microsoft already send them, you know, a list of stuff that is going to happen, you know, to be announced, games and such. So they kind of have an insight on you know, further details on that. Now, Nintendo, I know a lot of y'all showed up because y'all what's up Lolo? Everybody wants to know about this freaking Nintendo Direct. Okay? Everybody wants to know what's going on with the Nintendo Direct, and the party is just about to get freaking started. And I think, you know, it's one of those things where I tell people, like, brace yourself. Brace your freaking self, because at this point in time, guys, you know, the thirst is freaking real. And so I'm going to go ahead here, and I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but apparently Nintendo is updating their playlists, the direct playlist on their YouTube channel, for a lot of people that don't know about this. And they're saying that Nintendo might be dropping a mini Nintendo Direct. Now, rumors were saying that we're supposed to be getting 2 Directs this month from Zippo. Zippo said that we're supposed to be getting 2 Directs. That's all we know of so far. We still got roughly about 2 more weeks in this month. And they're changing up their playlist. I think they're like privating a Direct from last year, or removing some Directs. Like they're getting ready to add something. You know what I mean? And anytime they're getting ready to do that, you know something is about to happen really, really soon. So in the Reset Era forum, they're saying that that a Direct supposed to be happening on the 14th at 6 a.m. specific time. Nintendo will drop a mini Nintendo Direct. That's what we're freaking hearing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys what somebody said in the forum. He said, I'm really conflicted about the mini thing. On one hand, yeah, that YouTube activity is suspicious and clearly points to something Direct related being released tomorrow. So I don't know. It seemed like we're going to get a Direct tomorrow. That's what he's saying. Also, on the other hand, it's just plain weird to me that they would release a mini right now. So I don't know. I mean, a mini, I think everybody would expect a full-fledged Nintendo Direct at this point. I think a lot of people would agree that, because the only thing we know about right now is freaking Animal Crossing and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We don't know nothing else about Nintendo in 2020. Everything has been tight-lipped and everything like that. So the fact that they're actually changing up their playlist right now, like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Anytime you see them deleting and removing and making space and adding and stuff like that, something is about to go down. So somebody was able to spot that. What's going on, DB King? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Make sure you guys are thumbsing up that like button. Really, really appreciate it. It helps out the daily live streams and everything. So this is crazy right now, because a mini direct, but you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. If it's a mini direct, oh freaking well. East KY says a mini direct will just make everyone mad. Too quiet. Feel bad for investors. I know. But at the same time, a mini direct is better than nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe, who knows? Maybe Nintendo don't have a lot of stuff to show for 2020. You see what I'm saying? I don't need people to sit here and get freaking mad and get up in arms. People are already going crazy out of their minds right now on social media and believing a fake Twitter account that's saying a direct is happening. Bro, we don't freaking know at this point. But the only clear evidence we have is on the Nintendo channel with the playlist for the direct. They're changing some stuff up. Like, they're deleting stuff, privating some stuff, and adding some stuff. And they're saying that it seemed like it's going to be a mini direct. I'm fine with that crap. And that's the problem with Nintendo. I'm a Sony guy at the end of the day. I love Nintendo. I love Microsoft. But at the same time, I'm telling you guys right now, like, I'm satisfied with whatever they give me. You see what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people are freaking selfish. And you know what? Some Nintendo fans are never satisfied. You know what I mean? So even if they drop a mini direct, they might, guys, let's be honest here. They might not have a lot to show us. Do you guys ever stop to think about that? They might not have a lot to show us. You know that stuff is going on in China right now. That's crazy. You know, and who knows, man? They might not have a lot to show us right now. So even if we're getting a mini direct just to see what we're going to be getting for the first half of 2020, I'm pretty sure we're going to get an E3 direct. But a mini direct, that's cool. You see what I'm saying? That's freaking cool by me. I'm not being selfish, because Nintendo could just say, you know what? We ain't going to give y'all nothing. But 2020 has been freaking dry. This is the year of rumors. This is the year of speculations. This is the year of hearsay. And this is the longest time period that we never had a direct. But that's cool though, because maybe some stuff is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. You don't think Nintendo is watching? You don't think Nintendo knows what's going on? They see everything that's going on. They know everything that's going on. You know what I mean? So why is people sitting here getting impatient and cussing and ranting and raving and all of that? Now, there was even a poll that was put up, right, for when the next direct is going to be on Reset Era. Everybody is saying it's going to be freaking March, right? And then 12% said April, and then 12.1% said E3. So a lot of people thinking right now that we might not get a direct till freaking March. What's up, Shadow the Ghost? What's good, my guy? Welcome to the stream. You know what I mean? So for all we freaking know, we might not get nothing till March, and that's freaking okay. Animal Crossing is coming out on the 20th. They got basically a month to give us a direct, if you want to be realistic. You see what I'm saying? So Nintendo don't owe us nothing. They don't have to rush nothing. That's just the freaking reality at the end of the freaking day. So people just need to freaking chill. So what if what if we get a direct tomorrow and it's a mini direct? Nintendo haven't really given us a mini direct in a while. So like I said, man, maybe they just don't have a lot of stuff to show us, guys. You know, and people don't really think about that. You know what I mean? Or maybe they do. Who knows? But I feel like the wait is going to be for freaking real. Everyone has their opinion. Every consumer who buys a Nintendo Switch is an investor. Every investor has a right to know. But that's true. That is true. But at the same time, I feel like give them a little bit of credit. Give him a little bit of credit. Troy Wood says, did you see the PS5 weird trailer heart? Yeah, bro. That trailer is crazy. Crazy. I'm thinking it's hitting towards the PS5. It has like a farm of freaking PS4 Pros, I'm guessing, with hearts. They're hinting at the PS5, bro. Has to be. But yeah, man, like I was saying, like, guys, we just need to chill. We just need to give Nintendo a chance to do what they do best. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. It's going to freaking happen, bro. They don't owe us anything. You know what I mean? They don't owe us a darn thing. You know what I mean? They're gonna do it on their freaking terms. You said reveal the design. Well, yeah, they're gonna. Well, that design icon, the freaking icon that they supposedly revealed on the Japanese website, that was fake. That was fake. So yeah, that's not how the PS5 is gonna look, by the way. So yeah, that's freaking confirmed to be fake. I showed it off yesterday, and then people start making videos about it the next day, and then it turns out to be freaking fake. So yeah, people just need to, you know, understand that yeah, the thirst is freaking real for the PlayStation 5. So here's another crazy part about it. It says they have made 5 new pages in like an hour. So apparently on the playlist for the Direct, they have made 5 new freaking pages. And they changed the YouTube Direct playlist. So this is crazy right now. So apparently they set the 2019 and the 2014 Directs to private, but both were for February 14th. So I don't know. That's crazy how they privated a 2019 Direct and a 2014 Direct to private. Like, why? I don't understand why they did that. But like I said, something is getting ready to go down real soon. You know what I mean? So people just need to take it easy, take a chill pill, and realize that, look, it's about to go down, guys. Just take it easy. Hey, who knows? They might be preparing something big. They might be preparing a big Direct. You know what I mean? Maybe people are just wrong about this freaking mini Direct stuff. Maybe it's a big Direct. It should be a big Direct because we need to know what the heck is going on for first quarter of 2020 and later down, you know, at least midway to the end of the year. We need to know because E3 is probably going to seal off everything else for the end of the year and what have you. But we need to know what's really going on. You know what I mean? Of course, sales is still going on. What's good, Black? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So we still, and same thing with the PS5 right now. People are thirsty. People are thirsty for PlayStation 5 news. People are going to the extent. I'm going to tell you how far people are going to the extent. And then we'll get off into the rest of the news. People are going to the extent of threatening PlayStation. They're going on. Bro, I'm checking Twitter. I'm on Twitter all day. What's good, Crack? How you doing? Yo, they're going on Twitter. They're commenting under every single post. They're even saying that, look, if you don't reveal the PS5, I'm not gonna pre-order it. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? Oh, or I'm never gonna buy another PlayStation system. People just need to chill. Just wait. It's gonna freaking happen. Just like the God of War director, he said that the PS5 reveal is gonna happen in February. That's what he said. He works with freaking Sony. That's what he said. I don't freaking know. I made some phone calls. I reach out to some publishers, and I reach out to a couple of my friends that I met at E3 for years, and they're telling me like, look, Sony is about to blow your freaking mind, dude. He's like, Sony got they're planning their marketing strategy right now for the PS5 reveal, and they're gonna blow everybody's mind with the PS5. You know what I mean? Like, it's freaking crazy. So just like with Nintendo, the same thing is happening with PlayStation right now. People are dying for news and information on what's going on with the PS5. When is the PS5 going to get revealed? When is Nintendo going to have their Direct? It's been 5 months. People are even freaking counting on their calendars. Oh, it's been 162 days since we didn't have a freaking Direct. People are biting their fingernails and scratching themselves, waiting for freaking news. Bro, trust me. as somebody that reports on news and information and keep you guys up to date on everything, I'm busting my chops. I'm making phone calls. I'm calling. My freaking phone right now is half dead because I've been calling developers all freaking day. The developer of Outriders, I have an interview set up with them. I'm fixing to have it on the channel here. It's a bunch of crazy stuff right now that's going on and everything. And I don't need people to sit here and freak out. I'm trying to do the best I can to give you guys as much info as I possibly can, because God has put me in a situation where I can reach out to these companies, I can reach out to these developers, and I can get some information instead of focusing on some of these leaks, because these leaks, man, is just giving us false hope. And we, you know, it's like, what can we freaking do? You know, what's up, KG? What's good? K Harvey, KX Harvey, what's good, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Well, let's see here. Messina says, Marlon, PS video hearts just before Valentine's Day. The video itself is historical and means imminent reveal. Yup, hearts, possibly a reveal on Valentine's. That's what I'm saying. Who knows what's going to happen? I heard something in 2 more days. That's what I heard from PlayStation Arabic. Someone that I know that is an insider reach out to PlayStation Arabic, and they said within the next 2 days. So I don't know. I don't know. It's something to do with the PlayStation 5, and it's confirmed. I don't freaking know. Then I start making phone calls to try to find out some stuff, and it's like people are just telling me things like, oh, and here's another thing. You see the title, Bad E3 News. Bad E3 2020 News. Now, here's the thing. I just called a PR company, a very popular PR company, and they always send me E3 invites. You know what I mean? I've always worked with them. So I call them up and I say, hey, look, could you tell me what's going on in the pipeline for you guys for E3 and everything like that? And also, because I know these companies plan ahead. They have their meetings. They know what they're going to show, what they're going to talk about, what company games they're going to publish, and all of that. So they have a head start, at least 5 months head start or 6 months head start before the show even starts. So they know. So I said, are you guys going to be going to PAX? They said yes. I said, what up on E3? You know what they told me? They were like, nope. He was like, man, we don't know what's going on with E3. They were like, we're not going to make it out to E3 this year because Sony is not there. Dog, everybody, I just feel like that's probably why Jeff Keighley is not going either. For the first time in 25 years, this man is pulling out of E3. Don't that makes you freaking think? That makes you freaking think. You know what I mean? Now this company is saying, I call numerous of PR companies. I've called numerous of developers, and they're saying that they're not going to go to freaking E3 this year. That's a freaking problem. What the heck is going on with E3? Jeff Keighley even put out a statement saying that don't ask him on why he's not going to E3, ask the ESA. So it's something freaking internal going on. Why is all these companies skipping E3? And then before I got off the phone with the head of PR for that company, he said, man, to be honest, E3 is just not the same anymore. He said that they can actually go to different events and do their stuff or do their stuff on their own. They don't necessarily, this is coming out of the mouth of developers and publishers. So what makes you think that Microsoft and Nintendo ain't next to pull out of E3? I'm just saying. It's freaking crazy. Yo, what's good? What's good, Daniel? How you doing? You know what I mean? So what makes you think that all these other companies are not going to pull out? E3 is just not, it's not like what it used to be, guys. It's E3, they need to change the way how they run things right now. I'm hearing that in the future, it might be an all digital thing instead of people actually going there. Because people actually going there on the floor, it's not freaking working. I'm hearing that they want to cancel the floor thing altogether and make it a all digital thing. Sort of like how, you know, the Direct is and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where you get a digital thing and not such a live thing or whatnot. So yeah, they might cut out that whole floor plan situation where you're walking around on the E3 floor and talking to people and stuff like. They might cut that out altogether, make it an all digital thing. It's not good, man. It's not good. E3 is not like what it used to be. It's not like, you know, 10, 15 years ago when you go to E3 and just the experience of meeting developers and publishers and journalists, you know, people that you watch on YouTube and kind of make that, because E3 is all about the connection. It's all about the connect. You know what I mean? You don't go to E3 to play games. You go to E3 to make business connections. You know what I mean? To reach out to companies and PR firms and the like to get in with them. You know what I mean? Get that contact and reach out to them and build something solid with them and everything. So it's just where it's at right now. But E3 right now, they're losing a lot of freaking companies. And it's costing companies too much money to go out to freaking E3. So if I can save myself tens of millions of dollars and things like that, you know, why not? Why not? Like, really? You know what I mean? Like, why not? You know, save yourself some money. Mo, what's good? Save yourself some money. No, not yet, Red Scorpion. We're still waiting on some information here. We're hearing within the next 2 days from PlayStation Arabic. I'm going to send you guys the account that put this information out there. And like I said, don't get too hype, but they're saying within the next 2 days. According to one of my industry insider, he said that the information was put out to him. And then he said that it was actually confirmed within the next 2 days. We should be getting some PlayStation 5 news, like as far as the reveal or some news in general. Big Cloud, what's good, my guy? Welcome to the stream. So that's the Twitter account that put that information out there. Also, I got off the phone, like I said, with a lot of developers and a lot of publishers to find out what's crack-a-lacking with the PlayStation 5. They're saying that they're going to blow everybody's mind with the marketing, with the showcase of the PS5. They're going to have so much. It's like they're going to show you the history of PlayStation. Like, they're going to get up on stage. They're going to talk about the PS5. They're going to show games that's running on the PS5, you know, but they're going to show you like the jump from PS1 to PS2, PS3, PS4, and PS5. Like the generational jump, because it's the 5th generation of the PS5, which actually makes a lot of sense to me. So, man, this is going to be legendary. The load times from PS4 to PS5, even Xbox. I reach out to some Xbox people that I know as well, and yo, it's going down, guys. It's really, really freaking going down. Microsoft is pulling out all the stops at E3 this year. I talked to somebody that used to work for Xbox, and he's telling me, bro, Microsoft is fixing to bring the pain at E3 this year because they don't have any freaking choice but to bring the pain. Their back is against the wall right now. Nintendo back is not against the wall. Their back is against the wall, so they don't have any choice but to give us what we really, really want. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. What's up, Jace? What's the latest news from your PSN Arabic insider? 2 more days. 2 more days. PS5 reveal information or PS5 news. 2 more days. That's what I'm hearing. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt, but I don't want to get people too hype, but that's what they're saying. But Jace, man, yo, I'm still holding on to that funds, man, because I'm still a little nervous, man, but you 100% sure no chargebacks, right? I wanted to reach out to you on that, man. BitCloud says the history of PlayStation, legacy back with. Yes, 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 my man, smart. My man is smart. Yes, yes, yes. Somebody that's digging through everything that I'm trying to say. Yes, 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 bro. Yes. That would tie into what Ubisoft said the other day about the PS5 being able to play almost all the PS4 games and also the older generation of PlayStation game. Ubisoft said that, so that's confirmed information. But what I'm hearing from the people that I called over the phone, they're saying that, bro, they're fixing to show you the history of PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? And it makes sense to show you, like, from PS1 to PS2, like the generational leap. That's what they're doing, generational leap. generational leap, and then they're showing you load times, and they're showing you processor, and then they're showing you graphical leap, and they're showing you like price and how the games have evolved. It makes sense. Oh my God, bro. They're gonna blow our minds, bro. Like, for real, that's what I'm hearing, bro. Yeah, I saw the Xbox collabing with Jordan, bro. The Xbox looks good, but we need the freaking games, bro. If E3 goes away, I hope that Nintendo creates their own. Of course they will, bro. Of course they will. And Nintendo doesn't need E3. Neither does Xbox. Neither does Sony. That's why they backed out. Marlon, Phil said that Xbox World most powerful console. Then December Awards most powerful console. No regard. Exactly. It's what's this? It's no really. Every company always like to keep quiet. Exactly, and drop a ton of games. Exactly. Big Cloud, that was, I assume, okay. Said in, okay. Let's see here. Can you get your PSN Insider to see what happened? Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Yeah, exact. That's what I'm saying. Big Cloud says it goes back to what was said last year. Sony wants to jump to the PS5 to be exactly. That's what I was telling everybody. Is that the jump from PS5, you know what I mean? Like it's an astronomical jump because the system is like so much more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro. You see what I'm saying? And so they're gonna explain all of that. That's why I'm saying all of this stuff takes time. But from what the guy was telling me, he's saying that they are working on the marketing in a way that's going to blow everybody's mind. Look at what Microsoft is doing right now. Phil Spencer put out a statement saying that Microsoft wants to be bold this time around with their marketing. Come on, guys. Think about that. They want to be more bold with how they do things now, which they should have did that already from day one. So why the heck is... I'm not understanding that. If you're on Twitter, can you check with him about the news? Arabic fans are talking. Got you. You know, if you think about that, if they want to be so bold now with their marketing, they should have been did that a long time ago. Microsoft should have been did that. Instead of, what's up, Brian Kelly? Instead of talking about power all the freaking time, they should have been make their marketing. So what they're going to do, apparently this Xbox E3 is going to be like nothing that we have ever seen, because Microsoft has learned their lesson apparently with the way how they go about showcasing stuff and how they talk about stuff. That's what I'm hearing. And it makes sense because Sony is doing the same thing right now where they're about to blow everybody's mind with the PS5 and with the PlayStation legacy. Because according to the developer, he was like, look, bro, they fixing to show you like a lot of stuff. Like they're going to show you a lot of PlayStation history, a lot of graphical leaps from different PlayStation consoles. It makes sense because if backwards compatibility is going to play a role into everything, then it will make sense for them to have that. You get what I'm saying? So this is man, this is a lot of information here that I think a lot of people can kind of chew off on and kind of get really hype about this, because that's why we haven't really gotten anything. That's why there's a lot of fake stuff out there. You know what I mean? And people just got to understand that everybody wants something with substance right now. But yo, on behind the scenes, it's about to go. It's about to go down. But that's all I can tell y'all right now. It's about to go down. People minds are going to be blown. And this is not even just coming from me. EA even said it. EA even said it in an official statement that the PlayStation 5 is going to blow people's mind away. So see, it's coming back around. When I call people at Ubisoft and Bethesda, they telling me the same thing. Of course, they're on the NDA. They can't really put anything out there to leak anything. I don't want to get nobody in no trouble, but yo, this is some crazy stuff, man. They're about to pull, bro. They're about to, oh my God, man. Can't wait for Sony to pull the rug from under these pro Xbox YouTubers and shockwaves. Bro, I'm telling you, the shockwave is about to happen. The shockwave is about to happen. I keep telling people that. You know, it's a lot of stuff that's fixing to go down. Big Cloud says Microsoft has to regain the consumer trust, and that has to be done with the quality AAA games. Yes, most definitely. And that's what I'm hearing that they're doing. They're trying to rebuild everybody's trust, because last year was booty cheeks. I hope it has backwards compatible way back to PS1. Me too. But what a lot of the rumors were saying that the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible all the way to PS1, as well as PS Vita and PSP. That's insane just hearing that. But it's, you know that's rumors for you. Won't replay on Switch. Okay, don't forget PS Insider hyping hardware. AI upscale of old titles on PS5. Yup. Charlotte Man Gaming says, what's up? Stadia is dope as well. Stadia, GeForce Now, man. I don't know, but Stadia is not looking good. I heard a lot of people canceling their Stadia stuff. And from what I forgot to tell y'all this. Listen to this right now. Everybody that's watching the stream right now, hit that like button. Listen to this. When Sony, this is what I was told. When Sony drops the PlayStation 5, and of course the Series X when the Series X comes out, but when Sony drops the PlayStation 5, it's going to make Google Stadia look like a stepchild. Because remember that partnership with Microsoft and Sony? When Sony actually inked that deal with Microsoft for their cloud gaming? Bro. Hey, D_babe, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the nation, my guy. Really appreciate the support. Bro, they are going to make Google Stadia look like a stepchild. I'm telling you, because of the cloud freaking gaming that's going to be on the PS5. They're fixing to take, from what I'm hearing, they're fixing to take PlayStation Now and make it a huge thing. Bro, think about that. They're fixing to take PlayStation Now, not just on PlayStation, but I'm hearing they're trying to put PlayStation Now on other platforms, like trying to push it. Bro, y'all don't even understand what's getting ready to happen. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Not just Microsoft, but Sony, because right now, xCloud is on iOS, right? It's on iOS right now. And it's on Android already. So think about that. Think about that. Man, yo, with the power of the PS5 is going to make Stadia look like, man, what the heck is this, bro? Like you're going to look at when the PS5 comes out and everything is put out there, you're going to be like, what the heck? What's up, G2G Bills? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Big Cloud says Google Stadia is far behind in terms of games. Way behind. Way behind. I'm telling you, the PS5 is going to be where it's at, guys. The PS5 is going to get a lot of people excited. It's going to get a lot of people, like, just mind-blowing, because not just only cloud gaming, but the backwards compatibility, the power of the system, and these games being developed from the ground up. It's not like the PS4 and the Xbox One genre where we're getting a lot of stuff from the 360 and the PS3 and it wasn't like developed correctly, some of the games. Bro, these games, these new games, these multi-plat games are going to be developed right on the PlayStation. It's not going to be no cross-port or nothing like that on the PS5. Yeah, granted, there's going to be some cross games from PS4 to PS5 and whatnot, but as far as like developing from the ground up like third-party games, you're going to see a major difference. That if they have a PS4 game and a PS5 game that's coming out and it's third-party, it's going to be mind-blowing. Like, you're going to be like, man, I might as well play it on the PS5. Like, that's how crazy it's going to be. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all get ready for y'all minds to be blown. I'm serious right now. Get your popcorn ready. Get your juice. Get your milk. It's about to go down. For real. Yo, Big Cloud says, yo, we need to chop it up. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just holla at me, man, whenever you're available. We can do something, man. Holla at your boy, man. Yeah, most definitely. We definitely need to chop it up because it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I feel a Switch Pro should have came, but the Switch is still, yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, Nintendo don't necessarily need to drop a Switch Pro right now, like, because according to Nintendo themselves, they, after 2 years, that's when they're gonna drop the next system. You see what I'm saying? So, oh, you're available right now? Okay. All right. Let's get the homie Big Cloud on here. Let's get the whole. Hey, what's up, Ray? What's good, bro? Bro, you do good content. When do you think the direct will happen? I think it's gonna happen this month. From what I'm hearing on Reset Era, they're saying tomorrow because of some playlist things. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now. Let's get Big Cloud up in here. Big Cloud, jump in the Switch Gang chat. Oh, he's already in there. Oh, the homie.
Nah, hopefully my mic's not too loud. What's up, man?
Yeah, it is a lot. It is loud.
Is it super loud?
Yeah, you sound a little distorted, a little bit. Oh yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Big N. I'm telling you guys, the Big N has big plans. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah. Oh, you say he's. I don't mind the loud mic. Oh man, appreciate that.
About now.
A
little better. No?
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Turn on.
What's
about now?
Sounds a little bit better.
I'm guessing it's that one. That should be it, right?
Sound like you're really close.
So what?
Sound like you're really close to the mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of am.
No, don't trip. I guess it sounds good. Maybe because my volume is high. Check you with your insider. Arab fans are.
Oh, that's why I had that one. That's why.
Talking about imminent reveal based on forum. Exactly. Well, I haven't heard anything yet, Jace. I haven't heard anything yet besides what the other guy told me. So he said within 2 more days. Okay, everybody's saying it sounds good. Wait, talk again?
Problem solved?
Yeah. You sound better now. You sound better.
Wrong dial.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's bro. When I say I've been working my butt off, I've been calling everybody that I freaking know. Everybody that I met at E3. Everybody that knows somebody, I'm calling them up. I'm like, look, give me some info on the PS5. What's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on with E3? And bro, yeah. I'm telling you, all I kept hearing was I called people at Ubisoft. I called people at Bethesda. I called people at what's this? People Can Fly. I have an interview set up with them for Outriders. Okay. I call a few other people as well that handles like some PR stuff for Sony and stuff. Bro, craziness is about to happen, bro. Like it's gonna be like a freaking ripple effect because I called this one guy that works for Assembly PR for Microsoft. He's not there anymore, but he said that, you know, he still knows what's going on with, you know, Microsoft and stuff like that because he still have some people that works there. And he was like, bro, Xbox E3 is going to be a whole different show. And I believe it. I believe it
too because Ninja Theory is already showing that they're the best acquired studio that they got right now. Like they got so many projects already out right now they're working on. So Project Morrow was showed. We saw the first person gameplay of that in action. We saw Hellblade's another one, and then they got Bleeding Edge. So they got 3 games, 3 different genres, 3 different styles already being worked on for the next gen Xbox. So that's good. The main one that I think where a lot of us are looking forward to and are waiting for information for it will be the Initiative. That's the main one a lot of people want to know. Because really, 343, again, we've seen Halo, and for a lot of people, Halo Infinite is like the last straw for them. You know, if this Halo is not perfect, meaning it has a perfect single player and multiplayer, they're gonna be pissed regardless. You know, it's at that particular situation. What's up, Brandon and Lansville? But you know, that's the situation that they're in right now. They don't have a diverse library, and it's just been proven this gen. It's really, really bad, and they have a long way to go. Like I said, again, one E3 is not going to cut it. Yeah, you need several. You know. Also, you need to reevaluate the way you treat the brand as a whole. Not necessarily with the Play Games Anywhere thing. No, that's their whole model. But I'm talking about shows like Inside Xbox.
Yeah.
Inside Xbox has to be treated like an E3 level event type of thing. It has to be treated like
boring, it's important. Though, man.
Yeah, it has to be treated like it's important. Like it's not like something that's just, oh, we're just going to throw away and here's a bunch of controllers. Nah, nobody cares about that stuff. We show up to these events for what? Either knowledge on updates on games.
Yes.
Or teases of what's to come, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see updates for Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Doo-Doo.
Nobody wants to see this. And something tells me you're going to get a sequel to that. I have a feeling.
No, please.
I really do. That game is getting a lot more love than games like Quantum Break is, and that's the sad part.
No, man, no.
I can see it. I honestly can see it. I can see that game getting a sequel over something like that had potential, like Quantum Break, or you know, they dropped the ball with Sunset Overdrive because they didn't buy the IP, right? That's Insomniac, and they're already teasing that's going to get a sequel, and that could be exclusive to it's going to be exclusive to PS5.
Yeah.
If that's the case. So it's like, what did you really do this generation? You know, it's kind of like you're back to square one because you didn't double down and acquire. True. The difference between supporting and investing in something to get it out there versus acquiring it and having it on your platform.
They lied to us, bro. They lied to freaking us. Last year's E3, they said that they got all these freaking studios that they acquire, and they're going to show games for all these studios that was acquired. They said that it's their biggest event yet in the history of E3 and Xbox. Bro, but you cut the freaking presentation short. An hour and 40 minutes. You still have 20 more minutes to show us what y'all got. And y'all freaking dropped the freaking ball. So what the heck?
Yeah. And here's a good question. Now, Mike said, Mike P, he said that game was trash. He's talking about Sunset Overdrive. Here's the thing, Mike. I can use that same argument for the first Uncharted. The first Uncharted game was not perfect.
That
is true. It had a great story.
That is true.
But it had terrible shooting mechanics. Wasn't a perfect game by a long shot. Yeah. What did they do, Marlon? They updated that.
Yes.
You got Uncharted 2, which is arguably one of the best games of last gen and still one of the greatest games of all time. That game's propelled the PS3. This is what I'm talking about. You take risk, you invest, and improve off of feedback. Sunset Overdrive 2 would have been amazing on Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
If you got the proper push.
Scalebound.
Scalebound 2 or Scalebound supposedly is being resurrected. We don't know if that's even going to be on Xbox for the way Platinum was treated with the game. They're at the point where they're talking about buying that IP from Microsoft. Y'all see what's going on here? Opportunities are just being wasted and not being capitalized on the Xbox side. PlayStation, you can say some opportunities were missed, right? But at the same time, they already made most of the rest of this gen. They've done everything. They don't really have to do anything else.
That's what I'm saying. And what pisses me off about Microsoft is that they don't know a freaking good exclusive IP. Bro, you had Scalebound. And Scalebound was developing. Bro, I met the voice actor. This was E3 2014 or 2015. I met the voice actor for Scalebound, Ran into him. He was a fan of the channel and everything. He gave me his phone number and everything. He was telling me how excited he was, you know, for working with, you know, Microsoft and of course, you know, everyone else that was involved with the project and everything. And he was so pissed. He called me. He was like, bro, they canceled the freaking game. And I'm like, bro, like, do you know what that does to somebody that's really dependent on something like that? Let alone platinum themselves. And then y'all gonna come out and damage control and talk about, it wasn't gonna sell that well. We believe that it wasn't gonna sell. Get the
that game still is still when I think of the situation, I think of just like I don't understand why the mindset behind not even having that game to begin with. Because remember, it got canceled right around the time they started advertising the Xbox Anaconda.
Yep.
AKA the Project
Scarlet.
Was it Scorpio?
Scorpio.
That's right. It is Scorpio. I'm not bad.
Yeah.
But they started advertising Project Scorpio, and then that became Xbox One X. So it's like it's not like you didn't have a powerful platform. If you had delayed the game, that'd have been fine. That would have been a good game to launch with Xbox One X. True. Instead of having to rely on Tomb Raider. You know, that was the thing.
Man, Tomb Raider, and that's not a system seller, man. Sorry.
I mean, it was a system seller. It would have been a system seller if it was fresh, if it was brand new, like it just came out. But the thing was, it was already out there. It's like we already played it. Nobody's about to drop $500 just to play this version of the game when it's already exists on PC for a lot of people. Yep. And that's another thing too. A lot of people were scared away into PC.
That's true.
A lot of people think I'd be joking when I say this. It's the truth. More people have jumped to PC than you can possibly imagine. A lot more people are either looking at two options to play their games in terms of console wise, right? Yeah. That will be Nintendo and PlayStation, and for the rest, it'll be PC. That's how a lot of people are going into next gen. A lot of people are not even looking at Microsoft as a serious competitor or a serious threat when it comes to consoles. Because a lot of people are like, what's the point of the console? There's shovelware. Yeah. There's no point of the console.
It's no point.
And I cringe at it, but at the same time, I get what they're saying, and I don't disagree. You know, they've done little to nothing to really convince you to drop $500 for a new console. They've done nothing at this point. 15 studios? Dudes keep throwing around 15 studios. Okay.
Where's the games? Where's the freaking games?
From these 15 studios. Then they go, well, wait till. How many times have we heard wait till last generation? Like this generation. How many times have we heard wait till? This is the problem too. So many people are complacent with this. A lot of people have gotten tired of it and moved on, and they've either jumped to PlayStation or went to PC. Ain't nobody waiting no more. It's time to show your numbers. It's time to show what you got at this point. If you don't have nothing to show, you weren't working on anything to begin with. That's how it is.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, it's like the consumer's not stupid. Let's be realistic. The consumer knows what they want. They want games. Yeah. They don't care. They don't care about these features. If you were to ask a consumer for all these ridiculous features that Microsoft tried to push, what would they choose over? You know, what would they choose first? I guarantee you they would say, I would take the launch library of like PlayStation plus more. Then I would take the features last. You know, the features can come last. Your objective is to sell the console, so you need those games. It's facts.
It's facts.
It's always been that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's real.
And that was the fanboy conversation to Mike. How was it a fanboy conversation? This is common sense.
It is.
You need games. If you don't got games, I'm not dropping $500 on your console.
Exactly.
I'm not dropping a dime. I'm going to go to the other one that's got the value. It's called value. If you ain't got the value, what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. That's what and that's what something I've been preaching. I've been saying it for the longest time. If you don't have no freaking games, then nobody's going to buy your freaking console. What kind of longevity are you going to have? You might as well sell yourself out and become a third-party freaking publisher, just like what happened to Sega with the Dreamcast. You might as well just become a freaking Sega. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have any freaking games. Don't give me this nonsense about Gears, Halo, Forza, Sea of Thieves.
You know, most of the praise for Gears 5, right? You know that mostly came from PC, right? Because I played on PC. I played on my rig and played at like ultra settings. Everybody was playing that on PC. That's one of the best PC ports of this gen was Gears 5.
Yeah.
And that was the big thing. A lot of people praised the graphics, but it was mostly running on PC. Nobody was praising it like that on the Xbox.
Man,
it was all PC.
freaking
I'm telling you, man.
What's up, man?
But if I was to ask a question, because Mike's saying that this is kind of a biased thing.
No, it's not, man.
I tell you what, Mike. Let's address the chat. I do this with the RGT all the time, right? If you are more invested, if you are more interested in a PlayStation 5 going into next gen, I want you to press 1 in the chat. If you are getting the Xbox Series X day 1 over the PS5, put a 2. Let's see it right now. Let's see the results.
I want to see this.
Let the people say. They'll be upfront.
I want to see this.
This ain't no biased statement. This is common sense, people. More people will be more invested in PS5. I guarantee it.
Look at that.
There we go.
Look at that.
Let the results come, Mike. It's biased, right? Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. One.
I see ones.
Nothing but ones.
Too.
It's freaking crazy.
We got real balls to get both.
Oh my God. Wow. Ones. Look at this.
It's unanimous. It's unanimous. Come on, man. No, don't sit here. I get it. If you're an Xbox dude, that's perfectly fine. That's your preference. Nobody's sitting there tell you that you can't have a preference. But what I'm saying is, you can't sit here and act like they are in this amazing shape just because they showed the hardware first.
Man, please.
No.
But Phil said it was a dumb move. Remember that. He came out and said in a podcast that it was a dumb move, and he felt like it was so foolish of them to go up on stage and show. Bro, Sony at CES showed the freaking logo.
And this should tell you something, Mike. Man. I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say, too. Again, I'm not attacking you or anything. I'm just speaking facts to you, right? So he said the logo. The logo was trending more so than that trailer reveal for Xbox Series X.
Oh, my God.
A logo.
It's a shame.
Nothing else. No console design, no controller design. The level.
Guess who was in here? Guess who was in here?
That the Emperor? Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
But seriously, there it is.
Bro, here he go. Hey. If he comes in here, bro, you already know this boy is crazy.
He's more Nintendo. He's more Nintendo, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he said, send me the link. I told you. He's fixing to come in.
He coming for it.
He coming for. I told you. He fixing to come in here. Oh, boy. We about to. It's about to go down, man.
That's crazy. A logo did that much, and there was nothing to the logo. Like, it was nothing to the logo. Nothing. It was like the most basic looking logo that everybody made too. You notice that?
That's what I'm saying. And everybody
it was the basic logo, and they trended. They made history on what, Instagram, the trend, the #1 trending gaming thing of all time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they showed the system, and nobody was freaking hype. Like, bro, like something is wrong with that picture, bro.
Well, I wouldn't say people weren't hyped. People were hyped for Series X when it was shown, but it just again, like we're back to square one, pretty much.
Man, that's not hype to me, man. But people talking about
people talking about it. You know, they had the I would say they took the hype out of the Game Awards for sure. That was like the best announcement out of the Game Awards.
Yeah, but he's showing Hellblade 2 though.
Yeah, Hellblade. Well, again, I mean, I wasn't shocked by Hellblade because we all kind of figured it was Hellblade because that was the rumored game that was being worked on before they even got purchased.
Yeah.
So the fact they showed Hellblade was like, okay, Hellblade, you know, and that was pretty much it. It was like, you know, nothing else.
Yeah,
Godfall is not really made by Sony's first party, but it was a nice addition. You know, you can see a little bit of what you can get for PS5 with Godfall, even though it's not much gameplay wise, you know, right? It was like small snippet, but it wasn't really the best representation.
Man,
that's what came to the first party.
Hey, where you at? Where Emperor at? Emperor, I sent you the Baron. I sent you the link, man, so you could jump in. Once you jump in, it's in the Switch Gang chat. Yeah, keep on going, bit, but I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just at this point, like I said, I want Microsoft to do better, but I just feel like at this point they show the system. I agree with Phil a little bit. Like, I guess he wanted to elaborate more on the system, but this was somebody above his pay grade. It's on Twitter. This was like a VP or head of something, of marketing or something like that. And so she was like, no, we need to show this at the Game Awards, which it's not a bad.
I mean, they had what,
45 million? Something like that?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, something like that. So, I mean, it was smart in terms of being strategic and getting eyes on it early, sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like one thing about it, right? And you've seen this every gen. You still need that game there day one, you know? And I think this is where both sides are going to rely on cross-gen titles for the start, right?
Yeah.
But Microsoft's prioritizing last gen as well, though. They're prioritizing last gen. So it's like, ugh.
That's a shit. Oh, and it was a PC render. Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, everybody's already talking about it. It's like everybody's already doing the thing. It's like, dog, you need gameplay. Gameplay would have definitely sufficed, and I think. And the thing is, too, Phil didn't help the situation with Hellblade because you know what he said? He said it's an early development.
Wow, why show it?
Yeah, he did say it was an early development.
Let me tell you something. They need to hire me because if I was in charge of. Well, thank you so much, Messina. She said Christine was director of communication. If I was director of communications, I'd be like, give them Halo Infinite. Show us Halo Infinite. Give us a tease. I don't know
why are you waiting to show Halo Infinite, like gameplay wise? I don't know why they're waiting.
I'm worried about that game now.
Maybe E3, but even when you going to E3, it's like I don't know, like
no.
Because we saw numerous snippets of gameplay from Gears 5 back when it was being advertised. Remember that? Yeah. It's like they're not doing this for Halo, and Halo is the master seller for them.
Man,
I don't know, man.
Man.
It's like, again, like I said, they're at that crossroads where Halo, where it's like 50-50, right? It has to be, it has to appease both sides, the multiplayer and the single player. They both have to be perfect. If it's not perfect on both, you're gonna have a lot of people pissed. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it.
I'm worried about Halo. They had so much chances to show Halo. You know, they had of course the VGAs, E3 last year. They didn't show a darn thing. All they showed was a freaking trailer. What's up, DK? A freaking trailer. They had so many different times to show the freaking thing. They didn't even show it. So everybody's just kind of like, yeah, Halo Infinite. I don't know, man. And according to Microsoft, it's supposed to be the biggest launch of 2020. I don't think so. With Last of Us Part 2, hello. With Ghost of Tsushima, hello. With the PS5, like, we don't even know the launch games for the PS5. And you want to put that big old bold statement saying that it's going to be the biggest launch game of 2020, the biggest release of the year.
You, man. I'm telling you. Like, Sony could have done something crazy. Sony could have, like, saved the Ghost of Tsushima and had that be a launch title for PS5, but they never did that. Like they're very confident in what they got for PS5. So, what the reports going around that Ratchet and Clank could very well be a first-party game.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up.
Here we go now.
Hold up, man. Look. Look now. I ain't trying to come here and just destroy, the whole conversation or anything. But I heard enough, okay? I've heard enough of the nonsense in here. You know what I mean? I wake up from a nap, I see somebody live stream, and I was like, this title is some BS. So let me click on it because this title is some bull crap. So I'm gonna see what Marlon talking about, and then I hear the nonsense coming out your mouth. I'm like, okay, I had enough of it. I had enough of this.
How many DDTs did you take this week?
I ain't take none this week.
Nah, I think you made a few.
Nah.
What's up, though? What's up?
From the sound of it, look like I done hit you with my finisher a couple of times this week. That's what it sounds like. From the nonsense that's coming out of your mouth right now. But
nonsense. It's
nonsense. I don't know how you paint. I'm just gonna go into it.
Please, Brownie.
I don't know how you paint a picture that Microsoft is in a disadvantaged position and Sony's not. Microsoft has been pretty much transparent and open about what their next console is, and they even showed it to you, surprisingly. Sony has not done that. Microsoft has relayed to you a few launch titles that are going to be on the Xbox Series X. Sony has not done that. So I don't get I don't get how people.
Okay.
No, let me finish. They wasn't at E3 last year. They gave you a false release date for The Last of Us 2, then delayed it 3 weeks later. They fired Sean Layton. This other man took over and completely turned everything on top of his head. Now we got the rumors of all PlayStation exclusives coming to PC. Then they don't have PXS again. When the new year starts, they say they're not going to be at E3 2020. I don't understand how you launch a new console and you're not at E3. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And then they go to they go to CES, which I don't know why people expected them to show more than what they did, but that should tell you the state of the Sony fan base because they're hungry for some news. So they only showed the logo, which I'm fine with because that's really not a conference to reveal consoles on because nobody has ever done it. But the fact that there was so much attention on that logo speaks volumes because their fan base wants to know about this console. And then we had the other report come out that they're not going to name the price of the console until Microsoft names the price of the console. So when you count all that into all together, how do you know and how did you come to that determination that Sony knows what they're doing with the PS5? It obviously shows the opposite.
Common sense.
That's not what's common sense.
You ready? Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to finish. I want to
know the common sense part.
Okay, well, first of all, Sony said numerous times that exclusives are their main priority. PS5 will have its own exclusives. Microsoft, now you said Microsoft showed games for the Xbox Series X. Last time I checked, there's only one. Actually, no, there's two games that we know for a fact are indeed going to be on Xbox Series X. The first one is Hellblade 2, right? The other one is Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is on Xbox One X. It's also on.
Yeah, that's going to be crushed in. That's going to be like almost every title that releases this year for those two platforms.
You know what's also interesting about that statement? More than likely so, and this is going by their metric, so is Hellblade 2.
Well, we'll see about that.
And there's no we'll see about that. Hellblade 2
we'll see about that. I'm pretty sure there'll be like one or two games that are not.
And the reason why I say this is because Microsoft's whole metric is software growth and their growth in the whole subscription service. That's their whole metric. They don't care about hardware sales. They changed their whole business strategy around. Microsoft is not in Sony, or they're not in Sony's position where Sony is doubling up on hardware sales. That's what Sony is all about. Hardware sales and first party sales. That's what they're all about. So Microsoft is strictly going into the service route. And with that being said, their games are going to be everywhere. That's just how it's going to be. Now, as far as Sony not showing anything, for example, they showed off the logo, which you left out the fact that this logo, right? Again, I know it's just a logo, but this shows how big the wait is going to be, or how really it shows how more anticipated gamers are for PlayStation 5. The fact that a logo got more traction than an actual console reveal speaks volumes. And granted, there was no gameplay. There was no console reveal, no controller, and nothing. A logo that you can make in Photoshop got more traction than a console's reveal. That should tell you
traction based off of what? What are you basing that off of?
Have you not seen it? They made history on Instagram. They are the number one. They are the number one trendy gaming tweet. Period.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
And Instagram is what? What is Instagram?
They beat Microsoft 3 times over. And Microsoft is out there.
Instagram is a platform.
So now you downplay Instagram? Right? Oh Lord, here we go.
No, I'm not downplaying it. I'm trying to say this is how y'all fabricate the stuff that comes out of Sony's side.
I'm just telling you. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not done.
That's fine if they trend it on Instagram for a logo. That's a picture.
Let me continue. So I'm just telling you, on the social media aspect, more gamers are hyped for PS5, and you're going to see that.
This is what?
Have you not been paying attention?
I've been paying attention to everything.
No, I just laid out
every move that Sony made over the last year.
Okay. Let's look at the thing here. Okay. Yes, Sony has not been at these events, but you know what's funny? Sony has relied heavily on tweets. And these tweets have gotten more traction than Microsoft has in their show. What you mean, oh Lord? Sony put out the tweet with the Wired article, and that had 3 times more traction than what Microsoft did. Are you serious right now?
Bro, you got to take everything into context because you blown
what
it out.
What you mean I'm taking everything into context?
You got to take everything into context.
Are you serious?
No, I'm asking if you're serious.
Woo!
I'm asking
if I'm serious. I just hit you with the comments.
You really taking you really overblowing this stuff.
I'm overblowing it. This is everything we see. More gamers are hyped for PS5.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. In reality.
Okay.
Microsoft has been in a shithole for the longest. Okay? Microsoft's been in a shithole for the longest. Everybody has been probably using Microsoft as a puncher bag for the last 2 to 3 years.
Oh, we already know that. Yeah.
Maybe even more.
We already know that.
All that magically changed in the matter of the last 3 months. To the point people are actually hyped for what Microsoft is doing, to the point that people are actually interested in what Microsoft is doing next. In turn, everybody is expecting Sony to do something bigger and better. That's where all that expectations come from, because Sony been whooping their ass for this whole generation. Now, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with people expecting that, but you still.
What exactly has changed with Microsoft?
Has changed?
What has changed with Microsoft?
What has changed?
Yeah, what has changed? Like, what has changed?
First of all, one thing that has changed is that the direction, because the direction over the last 2 years
I know the direction
terrible.
changed, but what
That's
exactly
number one.
changed in terms of the games and the situation at hand?
Oh no, the game quality was shit, but that all turned around with Gears 5, and they're showing that they actually are trying to buy these studios, bringing in new IPs like everybody wanted them to do, and they're doing that. Because they bought all these new studios, and Bleeding Edge is going to be the first one. We'll see how that turns out. They stacking up on these first-party studios. Everybody wanted to do that. They wanted the quality to turn around with the games. That's happening. They wanted to see a monstrous console because everybody's all about this spec thing. They did that. They wanted Halo to return to greatness, and they're showing that they're trying to get Halo back to greatness. So you cannot sit up here and say Microsoft is not trying to do things that people shitted on them about. Because they're showing they're trying to do those.
Hey, see, this is where you're misconstrued in this conversation. Ain't nobody shitting on anything Microsoft.
I'm not talking about you. I'm giving you the whole spectrum. You up here talking about gamers as a whole, and I'm giving you gamers as a whole of how they treated Microsoft then and how they treat Microsoft now.
Microsoft put that pressure on themselves, though. Do you not remember the start of this generation?
That's not my point. My point is
going
into this next generation.
Out or acting based off of the way Microsoft reacted towards us or treated us. Remember, Microsoft's whole thing was if you don't like it, deal with it. Pretty much. Remember that?
And guess what? And guess what happened?
And guess what?
They
got their ass.
Bit them in the ass. Now we're here in today where they're trying to correct the wrongs they're doing, and they're getting the reactions that they actually want. Gamers are actually interested.
A powerful console does not right the wrongs of anything.
Yo, you listening to what I'm saying? Are you listening? Because you're not listening. Everything I'm telling you, you're trying to bring it back.
I'm going down everything. Powerful console does not aside from just go.
It's not going to be the only thing.
Xbox, they already have the powerful console. They have the Xbox One X. Xbox One X is the most powerful console right now.
Xbox One X was the dumbest idea you can ever come up with.
Sure, but they have the power.
I'm glad it failed for what it did because it was stupid.
Yeah.
It was dumb.
I know that. But let's stay on top of here.
Stupid.
Yeah, let's stay on topic here. So Xbox. Well, let's stay on topic. Hold on. So you're saying
no? We on topic. You're trying to derail me right now, and that's what you're trying to do. I'm talking about today and what you're talking about when it comes to PS5 and it comes to Xbox Series X.
I'm answering your question.
The momentum has changed. They have momentum on their side because people actually have expectations for them now. Whereas before, there was no expectations. They expected them to be trash and remain trash. That narrative has now changed due to the decisions and the moves they made. So with that being said, everybody is expecting Sony to top them because Sony has been doing that this whole generation. But in reality, Sony has done nothing but stand still this whole time.
They haven't done nothing this whole generation?
Did I say this whole generation? I know I just didn't say that. I know I'm speaking clearly because I just did not say that.
Oh god. Anyway, so now, yes, Sony is quiet. They don't. Do you? Oh my god. Let's just look at the situation here. Since you want to reserve it, how many games does Sony have for PS4 right now that's getting ready to drop?
Think about 4.
What they got? 2?
4?
Like 4 actually.
Yeah, about
they got
4.
Dreams. They have Dreams. They got what? Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima. What else?
Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima is the only ones that matter.
Oh wow. Dreams got a high Metacritic though. Dreams got a high Metacritic. Dreams got a really high Metacritic.
Dreams gonna have the same effect
Dreams
Little
got
Big
a
Planet
92
had.
on Metacritic. What was the last Xbox that got a 92 on Metacritic?
Yeah.
What was it? Forza? Probably? I don't fucking know. Probably Forza.
Final Fantasy 7. That is true.
But Final Fantasy 7 is not an exclusive, so.
Well, time exclusive, I guess.
That has nothing to do with anything.
But, you know, but I guess that.
But the two important games after that dismal, terrible 2019 they had, the two important games right now are Last of Us 2, which is obvious, and Ghost of Tsushima, which is a new IP, which is unproven. So it could turn out like Days Gone and Death Stranding, or it could be something good. We don't know that yet. But we know Last of Us 2, that's quality. We've seen that from the predecessor. So, like I said, Sony has been standing still ever since last year. They have done nothing significant on the PS4 part, which I understand because it's the end of his lifestyle, end of his life cycle. They have done nothing of significance on the PS5 front either.
Nothing of significance on PS5 or nothing. Okay.
All they gave you was a logo.
So when I asked you, to list the games that they came out with for Xbox, you named Gears 5. What else aside from Gears 5 was launched for the Xbox, please?
On a what?
What else did Microsoft come out with aside from Gears 5? Since Sony has such an abysmal 2019. This I need to hear. What else dropped on Xbox besides Gears 5?
That trash-ass Crackdown 3. That was the other one.
That was garbage. That's garbage.
And
and meanwhile, Sony had terrible games. All 20. Death Stranding was trash.
Trash.
Garbage.
This Stranding.
Days Gone. Garbage. Let's not act silly in here, please. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
What else the PlayStation 4?
I don't even remember anything else after that. Those were the two most hyped games, and they failed. So, oh my god, I'm trying to figure out.
These games that you said that are trash outsold those games.
Outsold what?
Outsold.
Have you seen the sales for Death Stranding?
Thank you, Josh, for the membership.
Death Stranding didn't even chart in December for anywhere.
Last time I checked, Gears 5 did abysmal. Period. It was given away for $1. It was given away for $1 on Game Pass. Ain't nobody buying Gears 5.
You know what's so funny? Gears was on Game Pass and it still sold well physically. How you like that out? How does that sound? That's crazy, isn't it? Death Stranding. You obviously don't know the sales of Death Stranding. Death Stranding sales fell off the
where are the sales of Death Stranding?
Cliff. We don't even know where Death Stranding numbers is. The reports are Death Stranding numbers is probably under 2 million. And you trying to tell me that that's successful for what that game was supposed to be?
Here's the thing. Death Stranding achieved more than Gears 5.
Based off of where you getting this info from? Show me where Death Stranding
I see the reaction
than Gears 5.
Those who played Death Stranding had a better reaction than the Gears 5.
I don't give a damn about who had a better reaction in your Sony crew. I don't give a damn about that.
Hype up people. I get it. If you don't like it, that's on you. Play it. But the reality is the game did good. You can't downplay the game.
What did it do good at?
Had a better story, better narrative than that.
Number 7 on the damn chart. On his
Metacritic? Oh, so you want to go off of Metacritic? Strictly off Metacritic. If I was to go off straight off of Metacritic,
that's not Metacritic.
No, that's not
Metacritic. The game debuted.
Exactly. Now you don't want to use Metacritic. You want to use it to this, that, and the third.
What are you talking about? Come on, bro. Like, stop it.
I don't get it. Does Metacritic matter or does it not matter?
Everything matters. Sales matter. Reviews matter.
What does matter? What does
Receptions
matter?
All of it matters.
Does it matter or does it not matter? Does Metacritic matter or not?
Did you not listen to what I said?
I'm trying to hear you. Keep stumbling.
I'm gonna say it to you one more time because you got a little sugar daddy in your ear because you can't hear me. Everything matters, not one solitary
if that
thing.
matters, then that means
sales matter. Reviews matter. Reception matters. All of it matters. None is above the other.
None is above the other. Dreams has
all of them are equally matter.
Xbox game. I can't name a single Xbox game this gen that hit a 92.
How did we go from Death Stranding to Dreams? We are talking about
Metacritic. Don't try to flip away. Y'all see this? She's trying to flip away.
How am I flipping away? You just went from Death Stranding was better than Gears.
Okay, you trying to talk over me because you failed. I asked you the Metacritic.
Marlon, did he not just go from Death Stranding to Dreams?
All matters.
We were just talking to Death Stranding.
Dreams outside is better than anything on the Xbox. That's got a 91.
Look, bro,
and not a single game on Xbox hit 90.
I'm gonna say it for you one more time. Everything matters. Sales matter. Reviews matter. Reception matter. That's what I said.
All those games go better than Gears 5, and ironically, this game has a higher Metacritic than Gears 5.
What game are you talking about? How do
Dreams has a higher Metacritic? You know what I said?
So basically, you're done with Death Stranding. You're on Dreams now. That's what you're saying.
I platinum Death Stranding, sir. I enjoyed that. I'm playing other games.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? I don't care if you platinum.
Yeah, I'm done because I platinumed it, enjoyed it, done, played it.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I don't care if you.
You asked me if I'm done with Death Stranding. I'm on Dreams.
No, I'm talking about this topic because you was trying to paint Death Stranding as a huge success when it was not.
I get you trying to be funny, but it's not working.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm
not I get that your wrestling persona is to be preferring.
You see how you get these Sony guys.
Oh, and you're putting me in a bubble. You say these Sony guys. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god,
I love it. I'm shocked that he's even here defending Xbox. Isn't he supposed to be a Nintendo dude? That's your gimmick, Nintendo dude.
I told you, Barrett is, man, he's nobody's fanboy.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Barrett
back with the Wii U.
Barrett over here drop kicking boys.
Nah, not with that Wii U. That man was.
Oh my god, bro! Look, man. At the end of the freaking day, I get it. Microsoft came out at the VGAs. They showed what the system looks like and everything, right? And then they showed Hellblade. And then Sony shows a freaking logo. And then the whole freaking world goes freaking crazy. Now, I just want to ask people this right now. Okay. I can't even put it together. I can't even put it together to even make it make sense. All right. What console right now people are out there thirsting for the most?
I wasn't expecting to jump into a Hell in a Cell with dumb shit. I don't know.
I mean, what?
I guess we're fighting for the 24/7 title. I don't know what the fuck that was about,
bro. That's for the heavyweight title, the world heavyweight championship.
That's my fault. That was my fault. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, Barry, don't apologize. The people are loving it, man.
No. I told my I got disconnected.
Oh, you got disconnected. Oh, yeah. Don't trip. But I don't know, man.
What happened?
No, I was saying I don't know, man. Microsoft, I don't know. They gotta show me at E3. This power crap. Ooh. I mean, that's all you can talk about. That's all you're still talking about. 8K, you showed a freaking chip on Twitter. A freaking chip.
Who you talking about, Phil?
Yeah. Like,
that's the thing.
It's like
what you got
indicating power.
That's the new buzzword. 4K
indicating power. Once again, indicating power.
Yep.
Bruh, Marlon, you know I don't give a damn about that. You already know I don't give a damn about it. And it's funny because this narrative was created by the fan base, and now these companies are trying to mold into that, and now it's a problem. And I was trying to tell people that before, like, y'all gonna have to get over this power crap because eventually everybody's going to be on the same level anyway. Everybody's going to get the same games.
True,
it's not going to matter.
There are other factors that led to that shit even being blown out of proportion. You remember them fucking saying that we have a platform for those who can't afford, who can't have an internet connection, deal with it and all that shit. And then they found out that the shit was underpowered to PS4, and PS4 didn't even have none of these restrictions. That shit pretty much bled into it.
My whole thing is
guess what the outcome was that of? What was the outcome of that? Absolutely nothing, because they both ended up with the same exact games. So it meant nothing.
What games? Talking about third party?
All ended up with the same exact games outside of exclusive games.
Well, obviously, third party games are going to go to all platforms.
So it did not matter.
So you're saying
like I've been saying from the beginning, it did not matter.
Man, Don Matrick was a disease.
Well, of course they're going to get the third party games. What? I don't understand that. I don't understand what.
Man, at the end
of this power talk,
this is a Nintendo situation where it's alien hardware. They both were using
Nintendo has shown, this is facts right here. This is not an opinion. Nintendo has shown the world that it's not all about freaking power. Power is important, but it's not that doggone important. You know what I mean? They have shown the world that you can take a system that's on the level of what, a PS3 and a 360 and body the competition. Bro, the freaking Switch came out 3 years ago. And it already outsold the freaking Xbox One. So they can miss me with that power crap, this 8K crap, and bro, miss me with that. Seriously. It's about the freaking games, bro.
At the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, you're correct. That I don't care about none of that.
No.
What has gotten me interested is that they bought all these studios. These studios have already shown that they're working on stuff. I don't care about Halo. I'm not a big Halo fan, but I understand. But I do understand. I'm not stupid to the community. I do understand that Halo's a major franchise. I understand there's a lot of people out there that love that franchise, and they're going to come. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're going to come for it. So Halo's not for me, but I understand the magnitude of them launching with a brand new Halo game on the launch of the system. Yeah. That's going to be very major for them. They probably borrowed the idea from, their daddy Nintendo, but they understand the magnitude of what that does. And I don't think people outside of the Microsoft fan base understands the magnitude of that. That's kind of almost equivalent of Nintendo launching with a Zelda game, because that's the biggest thing they have. You feel what I'm saying? So when I see Sony fans kind of downplay that aspect, it's just weird to me. I don't get it. It's like, they're launching with their biggest franchise, which is arguably a bigger franchise than anything Sony has it right now at this point. So it's like, don't downplay that. They're learning from where they messed up at. You know what I mean? But they still have to deliver. They still have to deliver on it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like they're already showing what they're working toward that's going to be there. Meanwhile, the other company has showed me nothing. And it's February 2020, and the system comes out November 2020. So I need to know something at some point.
But here's the thing, though. Arguably, right now on the internet, what is the most hyped and talked about system right now with absolutely unknown information? PS5. PS5 and talked about system right now with PS5,
which says it all right there. It's like, really?
It's unknown. Nobody knows anything about just the on the surface. We know about the freaking Series X. We know about the Series X.
All that tells come on about Series X all day on Twitter. That's not. It's always been ever since Microsoft revealed this thing at the Game Awards. It's always been PS5 versus Series X. That's all I've ever seen. It's always been that. But the expectation level for the PS5 is astronomically high.
Of course.
And I'm sitting here looking at the facts that is presented to me, where some of these titles should have went to PS5, but a lot of people would have been mad. So I understand that some of these games are still coming out, like Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. But you kind of went through your whole catalog already. So I don't even know what the hell you're going to launch this system with. You know what I mean? So that's what's kind of worrying me. It's like we don't have no official specs. Well, you gave a little bit at CES, but not too much.
I mean,
we have a logo. We have a logo. We don't have a release date. We don't have a release window of titles. We don't have a price. We don't have nothing. And you're not going to be at E3. So at some point, you have to do this where on your own, because obviously the biggest gaming expo where everybody's going to be watching, even outside of the gaming community. That's the most eyes are going to be on your product is at E3 because that's when the whole world watches. Not just the gaming community, the whole world.
E3 is just not the same.
I'm a little bit
E3 is not the same though.
You listen to my one-on-one with Gio Corsi. I talked to him about E3 in general.
E3 is not the same, bro.
Through a massive change right now. For example, Sony wanted it to be a fan service event where gamers can come in, play the games, and experience and actually see the new hardware. They don't want it to be like that. They want it to be something else.
They don't.
They want it to be more controlled.
So why did they announce what they announced yesterday?
And the problem is, even going further, last E3, a lot of journalists got doxxed. Their information got doxxed.
That is true.
E3 is still being looked at. It's still being looked at with like side eyes right now. E3 is definitely the situation for E3 and the way they're going about their information. Sony's strictly going. More than likely, you're going to get more. How was that shit called? State of play. And obviously, I see PSX being a bigger thing.
Yeah,
in the
PlayStation Experience
over
or something.
E3. I don't see E3 in general, even though I don't want this because I always looked at E3 as a Super Bowl type of thing for gamers. Yeah. But the thing is, E3 in general, it's not changing. It's not getting with the time, so to speak. And the problem with E3, it's still in the same area too, which supposedly a lot of the complaints are from too, and they're not moving it around, kind of like you would see WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they'll move it to different states. That's what they need to be doing with E3. It needs to go. It needs to be themed, at least at this point.
Okay. At the end of the day, all that's hogwash. Because I don't even know where we got the info from because no, listen, they just released yesterday that they released the Everyone Plays sign up for E3. So they're letting everybody play. So I don't even know where that information came from because they literally just did that yesterday. Then they released a whole exhibitors list, which included every major company in gaming outside of Sony.
It's different from what Sony wanted to be. They're changing from the traditional formula. Sure, you can go there and play the games. That's not the issue. But I'm saying they're changing it from what it really is. Kind of like PSX, where you can go in there and interact with so much shit. They're changing the whole mindset of E3. It's no longer. So what
exactly are they changing if they open up the whole show floor to fans? What is actually changing?
You're going to have your games. You're going to be able to go, but it's not going to be the same to what we're used to. They're going.
What is changing? More controlled. This is what I'm asking.
It's more controlled the way they're going about it. It's going to be more controlled.
What is going to be more controlled? I'm really trying to get down to what exactly is changing. What's going to be more controlled?
It's going to be more controlled. The events.
How they gonna go about it? You're not answering the question.
It's going to be more controlled event. It's not going to be.
They literally just announced that yesterday. E3 did. So I'm trying to figure out what's changing. They're opening the doors to more people to play the games.
And where did you get this information from?
Go to E3's Twitter. They literally tweeted that. As soon as Jeff Keighley opened up his chapped ass lips and said what he said, they put that news out.
Answer me this. If that's the case and nothing's changing, right, and everything's sunshine rainbow, why is Jeff Keighley skipping Ethan?
Obviously, there's some issues with the little information everybody leaked. That's a serious problem.
So that's
I'm not downplaying that.
So that's the issue. Information leak. No, it's being changed, sir. It's not what you think it is.
Okay. All right. I'll let you.
I see. We'll be there. Think about it.
I mean, I'll let you believe that.
Think about it, man.
Think about what?
It's changing. It's not going to be the same thing.
All right, I'm gonna let you.
Jeff Keighley's all about fan service events. If it's not a fan service event, why would he not? Why do you think he's not?
I don't. Jeff Keighley went on Twitter. Have you read what he's been tweeting?
I don't spend my life on Twitter. No.
Okay, so don't tell me what Jeff Keighley is leaving for if you have not read it. So I'm gonna tell you because basically this is what he said on Twitter. Since you don't read it, he said he's open to answering questions, but literally didn't answer the question of why he's leaving.
Okay, what's up?
And he did not mention that it had to do with the fan service either.
Of course he's not. That's behind doors, you fool.
Is it really?
What's wrong with you?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on the board. It's changing.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's changing. Why do you think he's not there?
I don't look. Jeff Keighley is a weird guy.
Trying to educate.
Jeff Keighley is a weird guy.
Oh, he's a weird guy now. Okay,
He's a weird guy. He's been a weird guy.
Interesting. He's a weird guy.
He's been a weird guy.
You hate to see it.
I hate to see it too when somebody, straps their penis around a developer like he did with Kojima. Yeah, I hate to see that.
Well, I'll give you that. Yeah, he weird. Yeah.
So that he is a weird guy. So
I'll give you that for that. Yeah.
That's
his boy. Hey, he a Kojima fan. He a Kojima stan.
So look, obviously, there's some other stuff going on, but it is kind of fishy that if it was really, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if it was really that detrimental to the fans, I'm pretty sure Nintendo would not be a part of it. I'm pretty sure they would.
Nintendo hardly be's at E3 though. They don't be on the stage. They have their own pre-recorded event.
How are they hardly at E3 and they always have the biggest show floor space? What are
they never have the biggest show floor.
What? Oh my god!
Whoa! Do you just say Nintendo buys more?
No, bro. What are you talking about?
Sony goes all out all the time for E3.
What are you talking about right now?
More space than Sony.
Bruh, Marlon, do you hear this man?
Do you say that?
Do you hear this man?
Tony?
Do you hear this man right now?
What's going on here?
Nintendo never had the biggest show floor space ever at E3. Ever.
Yeah, one show.
Not once. Not
time.
Oh, I'm done, man. I can't do this. This is too much.
They got their treehouse recording.
This is too much. You don't even realize Nintendo is at E3. You just think it's just
they do a pre-recorded show and then you just get your info from the devs. The devs there.
What?
If you're talking about on the floor this year, sure. But I'm talking about going back. They don't usually have the big show for. That goes to Sony.
Nintendo has always been there. What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about the showroom space. I'm saying
that's what I'm talking about. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about the actual. I'm talking about the booth space and shit like that. I thought you were talking about booth space. Yeah, I get Nintendo's there, but I'm saying the way they go about their show is more of a pre-recorded thing.
That doesn't matter what the conference does.
They don't actually go on the
E3 is about the whole show floor and convention when you're actually there.
I could show the big part of E3 was you getting on center stage and showing off the product.
No, the big part of E3 is the convention. You think people come there for 3 days just to watch a damn conference?
Yeah, they come there to the show to see the product for one.
Exactly, which Nintendo has.
On the stage.
No,
they see the stuff too. And then they get to play it on the showroom floor. I don't get it. What are you talking about
right now?
So you say that people don't show up to E3 for Sony's event to see the games on stage, to see the developers talk about, to show up
Marlon, where did you find this man?
Get that opportunity to play on the floor?
Oh my god!
They don't see this stuff,
bruh. The whole point of E3 is the actual convention. That's the appetizer is the conferences. That's the appetizer. The entree is the whole convention that goes on for 3 damn days in the building. On the floor.
Well, obviously that's going to be good, but that's the thing. We're not going to be there. The people watching. I'm saying, majority of people who show up.
Yeah, you're not going to be there if you don't choose to be there. Yeah, you're not.
Oh god.
Oh man, come on, man. What's going on, bro? Come on, man. Let's stop it, man.
Oh Lord, this joint.
Y'all need to stop it, man. I don't get why are some fans like this? I don't get it, man. Like I don't get it.
Man.
Come on, man.
Oh my god. A bit.
What's up?
So how do you feel about E3 as a whole? Like, how you feel, man, right now? With everything that's been going on right now, everybody backing out, at least not everybody, but Sony, Jeff Keighley backing out. I even called some people up today and they say they're not going. Like publishers. So
like I said, numerous times, man. It's going back to the board of E3 and how they're handling the event. That's what I personally believe. I don't think there's anything else. Like you have to saying that the building's run down. Do I believe that? No, because that would have been talked about before, right? That's all of a sudden new. I don't think so. I think it's just the way the show is being handled. I personally believe that they want it to be more strictly for the fans, kind of like, like what they were talking about before, like a fan service event like Sony wants. And since they're not doing it, they're backing out and doing their own particular thing. You see more pre-recorded shows, whether it be State of Play, Nintendo Directs. Obviously, Microsoft does Inside Xbox, right? They're all doing their own particular thing on the side instead of just like focusing on E3 this year. I just see it.
Oh man,
I see it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Dumbest thing.
That's not happening. That's literally what's not happening.
Oh my god!
I don't. Hey, Marlon, hold up, Marlon. I'm gonna send you this on Twitter, okay?
Okay.
This is just ridiculous. People just see one thing and they just go off and just say anything after that. It's just insane. Like I don't get it. But I'm gonna send you the exact tweet that they put out.
Oh snap!
And I'm gonna let you go to their website and look at everybody that's.
Okay.
Since everybody's leaving E3 somehow, even though everybody's there, but somehow that's happening. I don't know how. It's weird, but it's just insane. Sony decides to not go. Keighley decides to not go. Oh my God, everything's falling apart. Like, stop it. They're not the end all be all. Sony wasn't there last year.
All right, check this out. Don't take this as gospel. So one of my insider sources just reached out to me. That's collabing with PlayStation, the PlayStation Arabic account. He said that their Middle East PlayStation account. He said that I have reached out to the insider in LA, known advertising firm, and she did confirm they just finished 2 weeks of making ads for the PS5 reveal trailer. So I'm expecting a really soon announcement. And then he said, new hint from PlayStation ME, which is the PlayStation Arabic account, on their TWAP in Arabic, that was a possible Dead Space 4 is on the way. So I don't know, because didn't that studio close down?
Yeah, I don't think EA is doing that.
So it might be a different studio doing Dead Space 4.
No, I don't think EA is bringing that back.
I don't think EA would even invest in.
EA is all about microtransactions and making as much revenue right now. I don't think that's the game they want.
And Dead Space is not the game for it. You saw it with, what was it, Dead Space 3, where they tried to charge you for resources. So
yeah, and and here's the last bit of it right here. So apparently Jeff Keighley is going to be hosting the PlayStation Experience 2020.
Of course I expect him to host it. Of course he is. Why would he
Jeff
not
Keighley hosting a PSX?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. And he's saying that their current conversation is undergoing to have him. So they're talking about it right now. That's one of the reasons why he pulled away from E3. So I can kind of see this happening.
I don't, because how long we've been talking about PS5 reveal since the beginning of the year, and none of them ever happened. Every damn week we get a new one, a new leak, a new rumor. Every damn week.
It was strictly
like ridiculous.
Nothing strictly for Sony. That's the thing.
People don't know what the hell is going on. People just want something to happen. That's the difference. But anyway, I sent you that on Twitter. Just check the DM on Twitter.
Yeah, I see it right here. So all the companies are attending E3 right now. Y'all say E3 is dying. Microsoft, Nintendo, Activision, Amazon, Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Capcom USA, Sega, Square Enix, Take-Two, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, and Warner Bros. So yeah,
that's pretty much every major third party, correct?
Except for one major component, which was Sony.
That's every major third party, correct?
Basically, yeah.
All of them was in attendance last year, right?
Yeah, as far as I remember.
Oh, so where are we dying at? Where are we dying at? That's why I want to know. Where are we dying at?
Oh God! Like I said,
all because of a host. We're dying because the host decided he wanted to go somewhere else. We're dying.
The host. Sony doesn't host E3.
I'm talking about Keighley. Sony wasn't there last year, but Keighley was.
Oh God!
So we're dying because the host is not going to be there.
I didn't say they were dying because the host.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking about that's the general thing everybody's trying to push.
What, for Jeff Keighley? Because Jeff Keighley's not at E3?
Because Jeff Keighley's not there, we're dying. We're dying. Everybody else is here, but we're dying.
First of all, I don't remember anybody even going to E3 for Jeff Keighley. It was strictly for the big three. So since 1/3 of the big three,
exactly. So
it's not the same. Yeah, you're going off of that. Yeah, sure. I don't get where that mindset came from with Jeff Keighley, but again, 1/3 is not there, and E3 this year, I don't know.
E3 did very fine last year without Sony, and with new console reveals and new exclusive reveals, it's going to do just fine again without Sony.
True, but it's mostly going to be third party. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. East KY with the $5 says, would Nintendo wait till next week due to the Fortnite new season as just one reason? A lot of esports streamers are saying the game will change next week. You talking about the Direct? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Man, y'all need to stop worrying about the damn Direct.
Bro, it's crazy on Twitter right now. The thirst is
thing about Direct, they
real.
don't even need one. They're killing it with the Switch Lite.
Oh my God, the Switch Lite is selling like crazy right now. That's why I said people get on this bandwagon about a Switch Pro. We don't need a Switch Pro, my guy.
They're not talking Pro about it. But no, you'll get a Switch Pro. It's not happening this year. More likely,
of course, it's not happening this year.
For another 2 years, I would say.
Probably like another 2, maybe next year.
Yeah,
you'll get a Switch Pro.
Yeah, but
the way the Switch is going to be handled is going to be like the new 3DS. Like it went from 3DS to 2DS and 3DS XL type of thing. I see them treating it like that with different iterations.
Yeah, and this is the argument that everybody put an article on. You know what I mean, saying that, oh, Nintendo needs to hurry up and come out with a Switch Pro to compete with the PS5 and the Series X. No, the heck they don't. All they need to do is focus on software, which they came out in their latest investor meeting and said, look, they're trying to focus on software right now. They're not trying to focus on the new hardware.
I mean, the fact that they're getting third-party games on it and their third party is actually selling.
Yeah, bro, like crazy. It's bananas.
I'm gonna tell you this, Marlon. This is what I gotta say about people who say that. What game sold 16 million in less than 2 months?
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Okay, so I don't think the Switch is in danger of anything.
It's not.
It's so not. I don't know why people believe this. People acting like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is coming out in March. It is coming out in November. There's a whole year to go through before we get to November. So no, they don't need a Switch Pro. No, the Switch is not in trouble. As a matter of fact, I'm going on record to say I think the Switch is going to outsell both of those systems this holiday.
Wow.
I feel like it is.
Wow.
I feel like it is. All Nintendo need is the right game. And we might end up with Breath of the Wild 2. Who knows? We might end up with Mario Kart 9. It's going to be something. So I wouldn't be shocked. With the amount of Switches they sold last year and with their software selling the way it did, like 16 million in less than 2 months.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. And that's the same game that people was damage controlling, saying they ain't buying, and saying that the Pokemons look outdated and everything, and they still freaking bought it. So don't give me that crap.
This particular Pokemon had half the roster too.
Exactly.
Half the roster was removed. Yeah,
exactly. What's the #1 selling game on the Switch? I'm telling you, these boys ain't gonna like this.
Mario Kart is the #1
Mario Kart freaking Deluxe, a old game from 7 years ago. So
Mario Kart came out in 2014. It's time for a new one.
Exactly, and it's still selling. 24 million sold. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, is Microsoft putting up those kind of numbers in that short of a time frame? No, they're not.
Sony ain't putting out them numbers either. Not even close. Not even close. So this is why I don't understand why people think the Switch is going to have.
It's just the family platform. That's how it is. They should just sell.
Well, not according to these third-party sales. It's not. That's for sure.
Well, third party is better this time around. Like, I'm shocked that people even bought The Witcher on.
People bought The Witcher. People bought Mortal Kombat 11. People bought NBA 2K every damn year.
That's true.
It's not the family platform. It's a platform for everybody, which I've been telling everybody that for the longest. It's for everyone, and nobody wants to believe that. But guess what? Them sales will come and slap the shit out of you,
man,
every time. So.
Bro, It's crazy. Me World says with the with the $5 says Jeff Keighley leaves E3 and we be like Code Blue, we dying. Somebody help.
Like I don't get it. I mean, I know Marlon. I know you've seen that all over Twitter. Like,
yeah,
E3's dying. E3's dead. How are we dead? Nobody left but Keighley. Where are we dying at?
And Sony. Oh,
like,
and
well,
you
Sony
heard
wasn't there last year, so I can't name them again because they wasn't there. They're just repeating their performance from last year.
Yeah,
so it's
but here's the thing though. Everybody was saying this on Twitter as well. They were saying like, well, Sony don't need E3. E3 needs Sony.
Well, last year they got proved wrong. So I don't even know why people are still saying that. Because last year it proved that Sony definitely needs E3 because all their fan base were glued to every damn E3 announcement every damn day, trying to downplay it and say, "Oh, wait till Sony announce this later. Wait till Sony announce that later." I was like, "Y'all the biggest hypocrites on the planet." I thought E3 didn't matter to Sony fans now that Sony's not there, but those were the main people talking about E3 last year, and it's going to repeat this year. So it's just crazy to me.
Man, bro, like I've been telling everybody, man, like, yo, E3 this year, you know, it's going down. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of big reveals and stuff like that. What I'm laser focused on right now, not just Nintendo but Microsoft. Like, everybody really got their eyes on them for the most part at E3 to see what they're gonna do because. Bro, it's not looking good for them right now. Considering that they came out, well, Matt Booty came out and said, "Oh,
Matt Booty."
You know,
name cracks me up, Doug.
Bro, it's freaking crazy. Oh, no exclusive games at launch for another year or two. I'm like, oh, okay. And
hey,
yeah, I want to talk about
that's so
that.
stupid, man.
I think everybody's reaction to that is kind of asinine because when we go back and look at the launch of the big three consoles, and Nintendo is, I got to put Nintendo in there even though they've done a better job.
Yeah,
the launch titles usually don't ever be that great.
That is true.
But Nintendo has launched with Zelda twice, so you would kind of give them a pass on it because both of those games were amazing. But go back and look at the PS5 launch titles, not that great. Xbox One launch titles, not that great. 360 launch titles, not that great. PS3 launch titles definitely wasn't great at all. It was a lot of garbage on that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if they want to just skip that process and let these studios have more time to develop quality games and not rush out games on launch day, I don't have a problem with that because you end up getting trashed anyway. So why does it matter?
This is why cross-gen is the big thing.
Yeah, it is.
Platform. That's why a lot of games are getting delayed to take advantage of the assets for PS5 and Series X.
Yeah.
That's why I personally see it.
Yeah.
Wasn't a game yesterday or the day before was confirmed to be cross-gen.
I think about it, why did Dying Light all of a sudden just get delayed?
Yeah, Dying Light. I think it was Dying.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you got to remember, and also what's going on in Japan and China right now. You know what I mean? So a lot of studios getting shut down.
Coronavirus situation.
Yeah,
and that right there is another thing. They're talking about that is stopping production. So I don't know. That might affect production, both PS5 and Series X.
So it's looking like, and I see people talk about, well, why would I buy the Xbox Series X if there ain't gonna be no exclusive titles for it? I'm like, but y'all did the same shit when you bought the PS5 and the Xbox One. You went out and bought Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, all these games that was on other consoles. So you're like, what's the problem now? You did it every time. So you always bought cross-gen titles at launch. That's what you did. But you bought those versions because those versions had bigger perks on them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't get, like, here's what it is. If Microsoft does it, it's trash. If Sony does it, it's okay. That's usually what happens. It's like, I don't get y'all. Like, y'all did this every time a console launched. You bought cross-gen titles.
Man, look here. I'm telling y'all this right now. I think Sony is playing it safe right now. They're doing the right thing with holding out to see what Microsoft is going to price the Series X. and everything. But at the same time, I feel like regardless of how much Microsoft is going to sell the Series X for, I feel like at the end of the day, what it really, really boils down to is making the price affordable so that, you know, people won't complain. But even if it's $600, people still going to buy it.
So that's dangerous territory. Even at
right, it's not going to be $600.
It can't be $600. If they go $600, then a lot of people are really gonna look at that system weird and look at the Lockhart. If Lockhart even comes through.
Yeah, yeah.
Because remember, there's no talks of Lockhart. Lockhart is just, it was mentioned, it was rumored, but it just went quiet. And all we saw was Series X was the massive upgrade. So.
Yeah, but my whole thing is this: like, if you're gonna come out with two systems at launch, right? And you're going to say, okay, this one is, well, supposedly, the rumors were saying that in GameStop system, the Series X was $450 and the PS5 was $500. So I'm like, okay, well, automatically people are going to flock to whatever is cheaper, but it's just $50 difference. So, I mean, it's not a big, like, dramatical difference there in price, but at the same time, automatically, you know where people are going to turn. They're going to be like, okay, you know what? Shit, I'm going to go ahead and get the PS5.
Oh no, Marlon, that's going to matter. Even if it's $50, it's going to matter.
Man, $50, bro?
You know why? Because I could buy the console and buy a game. So it's going to matter to people.
That's true.
It's going to matter to people, trust me. That's how finicky people are around holiday season with their money.
That is true.
That's going to matter a lot.
That is true. I take that back. That's true, because people be tripping nowadays with their money. So
they better get their names right too, as well, for next gen. They're calling this Series X. What are you gonna call?
I think that name is dumb as hell. I didn't like it.
No, I'm saying, like, whatever. You know, one of the main issues for Xbox One X was the S. Remember, it sounded so familiar.
Yep.
And people got confused, you know, which one was what. And then what's even more stupid was the advertisement. It said 4K on both boxes. So,
yeah.
Again,
that's what I'm saying.
They gotta get their shit right. Their marketing.
They need to. They definitely need to. And like I said, regardless. Okay, let's say for instance, both systems are $500. It boils down to the games. You see what I'm saying? It boils down to the games.
It will always boil down to the games. That will always be the biggest fact.
Yeah, but then again, what if the Series X is more expensive? Then what? Then you at a disadvantage right there.
Yeah, you at a disadvantage.
You have a disadvantage plus an issue with names with the Lockhart. That's if Lockhart does go through again. You have to get that right.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. It's a weird balancing act between software and price of the hardware. Yeah. It's really hard, and some people think certain software titles are worth the price of admission. Some software titles are not, and I think this is where Microsoft is at with balancing what they do with the Xbox Series X, because Halo is definitely one of those titles that can tip the scale to where maybe we can sell it at a little bit higher price where we won't take much of a loss. But if anybody can take a loss right now, it's definitely Microsoft. They got the money to do it. So I can see them doing that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we'll just take a loss.
But
you know what I mean? So it's but you got to have the titles. You got to have the strong titles that people are going to crave. Like, I have to have this. You know what I mean?
I don't know, Baron.
And that's what bothers me about the PS5. It's like, well, what are you going to have? This, like, I have to have this. It has to be Uncharted, but at this point, Uncharted has been spread so thin. I don't think you bring Uncharted back that soon. I feel like you don't bring Uncharted back that soon. So if it's outside, if it's not Uncharted, then what is it? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
That's not moving PS5.
What?
That will move.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is not moving PS5.
Baron.
No.
Baron!
No. You gotta understand these gamers. It's Horizon, dog. Nah, that's not tipping the scale. You gotta understand the competition side of things too. Regardless of how some people feel, like we got to put everything in perspective. I'm not gonna say Star Fox is gonna have the same pull as a core Mario game or Legend of Zelda. I'm never gonna say that because I'm not stupid enough to say that. I understand where they stand. You know, Horizon is not going to have the same pull as a God of War or Uncharted.
It's a merit is high.
You know what I mean? That's just facts. You know what I mean? You got to also understand the competition of it.
Oh my god!
And you got to understand the competition around it. I mean, people thought I was crazy when I said Death. Well, in November, and it didn't. So, all because it was Kojima, but it didn't. It got swallowed up by every other game that came out. So you got to understand the magnitude in the size of franchises.
I would say in your defense, I would say like a Spider-Man 2, which we know it's not gonna come out this year.
No, not that soon.
That was rumored for
No.
2021.
No, I'm not saying like coming out now. I'm just saying that on the magnitude of moving systems.
Oh yeah.
At launch. I'm saying like a God of War 2, a Spider-Man 2, you know, would kind of do that. What else?
That's too soon. There's no way they can finish that game in that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, as far as system seller, like, you know, like moving some PS5 like
that's
really
what I'm
fast.
saying. It has to be a game that people got to say, I got to have that. I must have that. You know what I mean? You got to have that.
What, 3 more years out? More like that?
Yeah, because I think they're probably still in development, unless they jump right in development right after God of War.
And they probably did. They probably had their teams ready, but at the same time, that's a stretch going into it.
Yeah,
I don't know. You really feel a PS5 with Horizon Zero Dawn can outdo an Xbox with Halo?
Yeah, because this Halo is, for a lot of people, is the final straw. It has to it has to meet those expectations. Have you not paying attention? Everybody feels the same way,
I've been
bro.
paying attention, but you are in denial, sir.
No, I'm saying if this Halo flops, and that's the thing too.
Okay, I'm just
Halo's big. No, Halo is a bigger name than Horizon. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
like,
it's facts.
But I'm saying like this Halo for a lot of people is like, you know, what I'm saying it's like that last.
It can be make or break.
Let me tell you something right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Make or break. But at the end of the day, what game is going to get most of the attention is going to be Halo. So it's
not if Sony. I think Sony have something.
No, Halo's gonna get the attention regardless because this is something that everybody's been waiting on.
I don't know, man.
And then you gotta factor in what Nintendo. It's going to be a big competition thing, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah. I mean, most definitely, but
they got to hit every note for that Halo game. It has to be everything.
Man, I don't know about that Halo game, man.
And that single player got to.
I don't know, because 5 was garbage. 5 was trash. You know what
I know it.
Single player I thought was alright, but I couldn't get into anything else. Like, I wasn't
agent lock crap. So annoying. The multiplayer.
Remember when the servers was down, you couldn't connect to the single player?
Oh my god. So
I don't know what they were thinking there. I played on PC.
Major crack.
Well, I can forgive that now that Modern Warfare, you got to download it to get patched. Like,
oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
You mean you got to download all the assets? Every single thing?
Oh my god. That's the stupidest thing. I don't even play no more after I seen. Like, I ain't downloading that.
You gonna buy the next one? Watch, I guarantee.
Of course I am. I'm a Call of Duty fanatic.
You just as bad. You part of the problem, man.
You're part of the problem.
My favorite Call of Duty is Treyarch. So I'm definitely getting the next.
I don't even have a favorite no more. They all seem to be the same.
It's
just
the
different
same
iterations.
thing, bro.
It's always the same. Like, I used to be the same way. I used to innovate it with
It's the
zombies
same
and different
thing, bro.
shit. But it's literally the exact same shit.
Yeah, it is. Over and over again. You know what I mean?
David Vonner, I don't think he works for it. Does he work for Activision anymore? David Vonner?
I don't even think so.
Dude, I don't think he's there anymore. So it's like it's a whole new team.
Yeah.
And next gen, I don't. This is the thing. We're pretty much going into that Call of Duty Ghost territory. You remember when at the start of last gen or this gen with Call of Duty Ghost?
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be this massive change for COD.
Yeah.
I just don't see it for PS5 or Series X. Sure, performance is a big factor for both, but I don't see it really being, fixing the issues for this game. And that's mostly netcode for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And their servers is just trash.
It is. It really is. Oh, so an update on that whole Dead Space 4 thing. So basically, he's saying that update, it appears that Visual Games will be behind a new AAA space action game that sounds like Dead Space 4, but it's totally not. Okay.
Lord. We done changed the leak already.
Oh Lord. Wow. Okay.
Because Dead Space is action and Dead Space don't mix. It's strictly horror. That just don't. We saw it with Dead Space 3. It don't mix well. We throw action and shit like that. It just doesn't.
Yeah, that wasn't a good mix at all. Like, I don't know, man. If they, I don't know. I just don't see a Dead Space 4 happening. I just, unless it's some kind of miracle.
Done,
yeah, I think that's it for Dead Space. You know, I think because the third one sold poorly, and then the second one, the second one was okay, but, and then the original, of course, was okay, but I don't know. I don't think a Dead Space, because he's saying like it's supposed to be a PS5 thing, but I don't know, man.
Oh man,
it's so much.
I mean, where do you go with? I mean, okay, maybe if you go off the last DLC where they survive and they're on the planet trying to get back to Earth, but it's like, I mean, shit, you know they're gonna try to milk it again. So where do you go from after that? So I was like, what do you do with Dead Space? Dead Space is, you either do one or two things. If you're really invested in Dead Space, you either have to remake it like from the ground up again. And go strictly based off its roots. Let's be real. The first one is the scariest one in the series.
Off the rip, yeah, for real,
by far. The second one it was scary, but not necessarily as much, not as chilling as the first one. It was good. It was more of a better blend in terms of controls. So they have a long way to go if they were to fix that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. You're right about that. And like I said, right now, I feel like
it ain't happening.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, like I said, I have to see it first. And another thing too is, people got to remember that's probably why we haven't gotten the announcement for the reveal yet, because Sony, like I said, from what I heard, they're trying to plan the marketing right, and they're trying to get these games ready so they can showcase what the PS5 can do, and of course the launch stuff. You know what I mean? So, hey man, I'm trying to tell people.
I'm trying to tell y'all need to lower that bar really low. I mean, almost to the point where you got to do limbo on it. Y'all need to lower it.
Man, it ain't even gonna be. Come on, man. It ain't. I don't know. I have high expectations.
Hey,
for
man,
Sony,
it's just simple logic to me. It's about how they went through, the majority of their catalog, late into the PS4, and you got 2 more coming out this year, and you got to think about time and development, other too. So it's like, I think people's expectations are way too damn high. And I think that's what's going to be the problem. You know what I mean? And when they launch with that Ratchet and Clank, and that'll be it. Y'all going to be upset. So it's like, y'all need to lower that thing a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Maybe we get a surprise, like an old franchise may come back from a third party and it's, it's on everything, something like that. But, the heavy hitters, the only heavy hitter that could show up is Uncharted. That's it. I don't think the development cycle is there for anything else.
I mean, I don't know, man. I do think they can bring back some old franchises. Like, I'm hearing about Sly Cooper, like a Sly Cooper 5 or something like that. But
I mean, that's cool, but you don't launch with a
Siphon filter.
Siphon filter, SOCOM. Yeah.
SOCOM.
Kojima's making exclusive horror game.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Let me say this.
Oh Lord, we gonna be here all day
his
now.
Ass down somewhere. That's what he needs to do. He don't need to make anything for at least 5 more years after that nonsense he put out last year.
Oh my God.
That's what
still want that. They still want that PT experience. I don't know.
Yeah.
Based off of that demo we got last time, so they want that.
I'm telling you right now.
That.
Look.
People still on their system. That's the crazy thing.
Everybody, look. I don't hate Sony, man. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? I just speak what I see. You know what I mean? And that's what I see, man. I see it is what it is.
Supposedly the direct.
You never seen Microsoft really ahead of Sony when it comes to stuff like this, and that's what we're seeing. So obviously where there's smoke, there's fire, and you don't restructure your whole management toward the end of a system, and then think stuff don't need to be kinked out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I don't know why people are living in this delusional land. I'm bar a little, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just a tad. I don't know what y'all expecting, but
ain't nothing groundbreaking, huh?
It ain't gonna be nothing groundbreaking. You might get a SOCOM return, but now we got to see if it's actually good. So that's the thing.
Play footage leaked. Oh
man,
God.
fake miss.
Who? Battlefield?
It's all Call of Duty Modern Warfare Battle Royale gameplay was.
Oh Lord! Here we go with that nonsense.
Coming
soon. We ain't got time for all that nonsense.
Battletoads.
Battle, whatever.
Got a game of the generation.
Game of the.
Man, that was probably one of the most embarrassing reveals.
I don't know what the thought process went into that. You would think they would copy the same look from Killer Instinct and go for something like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Especially after the wait, it's been that long. People have been hyping or wait for it.
That was just disgusting.
Yeah.
It just killed all the hope and took all the love out of the damn franchise.
Y'all are funny as crap. I tell you that.
And it's slow paced too. It's not even fast paced gameplay. That part. It's not even fast paced.
Y'all, I got a jet. So what y'all doing tomorrow?
I got RGT tomorrow. Podcast.
You got RGT tomorrow? Okay. Baron, what you got, man? I know you got some leg dropping to do.
I'm gonna be out of town and shit.
Oh, there you go. Partying with them girls, man. Sipping on that wine.
Somewhere everywhere.
Everywhere.
You never know. I might drop in and give Sony a visit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey,
try to see what they working on. You know what I mean? Because they need some guidance.
Let me know. Once you find out. Holla at your boy. You feel me? Yeah, man. Holla at your boy, man. And Big Cloud, hit me up, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. I see you, Baron.
All right, man.
All right, man. Later. All right, guys. So, gotta cut this one right now. I love y'all, man. This discussion was freaking lit, man. Definitely lit. We want to continue with this here and everything. But, wow, banging stream. Thank y'all so much for the support and everything. For a lot of people that's asking me about the direct and all of that, it's pretty much got hinted from their YouTube playlist and everything like that. I'll definitely put a link in the chat so you guys can check that out. But your boy has to jet out and stuff. So here is a link here. All right. And y'all take care, man. Y'all be easy. More entertainment streams for you guys. Thank y'all for the donation. Thank you for our new member that just joined up. Really, really appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much, man, for that. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. We'll be back here with some more banging streams. Thank y'all so much for making the streams banging, man. Real talk. Love y'all, man. See you. Let's hope we get a direct tomorrow. I ain't gonna hold my breath, though. Holla, guys. Peace.